Yeah, sure.
We did this to clear up for credit, but we did it more specifically that I have to refi a house, and the time is coming close. So I'm going to add some trade lines to this account, but I don't want to do that until you're like nearer. So I'm thinking maybe wait another week to add those trade lines.
Well, it all depends upon the billing cycle of those trade lines when they will report. So what I would do, I would put them on now, and they should
Okay.
they would probably reflect the following month, which is the upcoming one, the end of next month, depending upon their billing cycle. So they're going to report when the billing cycle ends. Um, kind of. So it could be like 15 days later because you're adding them. You're adding as authorized user, or pretty quicker. So what I would say is just add them on right now. Yeah, that's what I would
Oh,
do.
okay. Good. Yeah, no, these guys are good. Trade Line Supply out of San Diego. I've used them before. It's been years, but they've been around for like 15 years plus. So when you put them on there, it actually starts within a few days. You get your report. So anyway, I'll add. I'm not going to add a bunch. I'm probably just going to add 2 or 3 because I've talked to other people, and if you add like 10 of those things, it looks really suspicious on a mortgage app. But 2 or 3 is okay. So I'll do that on my end within the next 24 to 48 hours. Next question for you. This relates to a specific account. And this account was for Capital One Bank. Johnson Mark LLC was who I had a settlement agreement with. And I talked to, you're not Andre, right?
I'm
You
Andre.
don't sound like Andre. Oh, you are Andre. Okay, Andre. Maybe I talked to you about this.
Yep, I remember. I
Out of the
recall.
freaking blue, these people just erased our debt. They removed the judgment and all of that. So, and I sent you all the information. I know. Is that completely off per report? It should be. That thing is settled. My lawyer said this happens from time to time. They just don't want a deal. They're getting too many notices from people like you, and they just basically said, "Oh, you have to pay this 14 grand." I'm like, okay, well, I'll take pennies from heaven. But is that gone? This Capital One Bank, it should be completely gone because they have vacated. And I have the court documents I think I sent to you. They have vacated that judgment. It no longer exists.
Absolutely. Let me verify. One, so it may have been they may have stopped reporting it, and we
So
may
let me
have
be
not.
clear, Andre. I don't want to miscommunicate because I can do that because I'm not an expert like you.
Is the account
Let me be
is
very,
it is the account
very.
number? Do you know the account number to that account? Was it 41470997? Is that it?
No, it lasts. The last. Well, you see, they get all these different numbers. Like there's a file with Johnson and Mark, and that's not what you want. You want the actual Capital One account number.
Yeah, we removed the
No.
Capital One. Was it reporting to all 3 bureaus?
Yeah.
Did you have any other Capital One account that was in charge of status?
Don't think so, dude. I can double check that, but I don't think so. But
Okay.
anyway, so we're very specific. They got a judgment against my wife months ago. I settled with them in terms of making monthly payments on that.
Mm-hmm.
In January, they just vacated the judgment. They said to the court, satisfied. So I have a document saying that judgment's been satisfied. So that's history.
Great.
So as long as that's reflecting, that's cool.
Yeah, we removed that account.
Okay, cool. There's an open account with Chase. That's my only other bugaboo. I tried to settle with these MFers a bunch of times, and they basically told me to pound sand, but they never went to court and got a judgment or did anything like that. Now that's the only, as far as I know, in Elaine's profile, that's the only open thing where it says, hey, she owes us this amount of money and no payments have been made, no judgment entered, no nothing. I would love for that to disappear, because when I go apply for this mortgage, that's going to be like the sore thumb that's sticking out. What is the status of the Chase account?
That one is pending for deletion as well.
Well, I'm not going to pay these people. This is your business, I know, but what really fries my butt is that all these people, Chase, Capital One, they all have insurance, man. When an account goes south for whatever reason, they get paid. Then they go out and send out for collections and want to get paid again. It's like, whatever. This was all caused by a business meltdown, but it cheeses me off when people like Chase, I settled with so many of these people. I sent them thousands of dollars, which is only the right thing to do. But when they won't even talk to you, and they're just being ignorant, it's like, really? You already got paid and you treat me like that? Anyway, I'm off my soapbox. Okay, so I'm going to add the trade line. You keep doing what you're doing. And then we need to take a hard look at this thing in 2 weeks. Because in 2 weeks, I need her scores. If they're like 655, 670, oh my God, we're golden. Because in this house, I've got like minimum $350,000 in equity. And we're like, so the house is golden. We got good income. No issue there. The issue is the damn credit. And the other issue is that because of world events or whatever, interest rates are going up. I got to get this mortgage locked in within the next 2 or 3 weeks before the Fed raises the rates again.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you.
I do. What I'm going to do, I'm going to scan this pile in my hand and send it to you. I'm going to get the trade lines going within the next day or two. And again, trade line supply is good, but I'm just making sure I cover this with you. 2 or 3, 5 to 10,000 range, 5 years plus aged.
No, you need more.
That is a trick, right?
No.
What?
You need something that is above 8 years, 9 years.
Oh, really? You want it that long? Thanks for telling me that. So how long do you want it?
At least 8 years for each account.
Thank you. I'm glad I asked.
Yeah.
Those are available, and they're not that expensive. So that's fine. But they don't have to be in large amounts. In fact, that looks suspicious, right? You want...
No, not in your
10K
case.
-ish.
Nothing. This will not look suspicious in your case because your score is already relatively high. Let's say all is said and done with the credit repair, you should definitely be in the 700s because you already have credit, revolving accounts, right?
Right. Well, Elaine does. Yeah, my wife.
I mean, yeah, Elaine. I'm sorry. Elaine
okay,
does.
dude.
Yeah. So it's fine. Had you done like a quote unquote credit sweep and then started adding a bunch of trade lines, now that's flat out suspicious. You have she has adequate history, and she has existing trade lines that she has fulfilled successfly and continues to pay on. So she's fine. And so that's fine. You're not going to worry about all that stuff. It's not suspicious at all.
Okay, so I'll put on at least 2 8-year-old trade lines, 10K range or whatever, and then hopefully within 14 to 21 days being the outside, I need this to be able to pass muster. And the only thing I can see is a roadblock. Is that Chase account.
Chase is done.
Because
we're getting Chase off. They did not. So we disputed your file approximately a month ago. Once we hit that 30-day mark and you, for a fact, did not receive anything from Chase directly, they are 100% effed. There's nothing that they could do. They could try, but they're not. It's not going to be successful because we've already disputed this count like weeks ago. It's almost a month ago, and they haven't said anything. That's nonsense. So
Yeah, dude, I would tell you obviously, in a heartbeat, if I'd received anything from any individual creditor. I have not. I did receive all this stuff back from the bureaus, which you're going to get.
they can send whatever they like. They're going to send you more stuff too. They're going to ask you. So here's the thing. They're going to try their best to be really sneaky with Chase. I'm just going to tell you what they're going to do. Experian is going to be the first one. You'll probably get that letter tomorrow. They're going to talk to you about, mention the investigation pertaining to that account, and then they're going to ask you if you can give them your information, your driver's license, proof of address, social, and then also um, give them any information regarding that account. So that's their way of pretending they're going to help you. Remove it. It's a big letter. It has a bunch of fine print on it, but it's just to trick you. So the key is, so they're going to say, yeah, we've investigated the complaint, but we need you to submit this information to close the complaint. But it's when they say when they say close the complaint, most people, like 99% of people, think that they won, and they got the bureau to budge. No, it's 100% the opposite. What they're going to do is they're going to come back at you and then have everything they need to have verified that account. So the trick is to not do anything. They're going to send you a bunch of stuff, but just don't even. We sent them everything that they need to see. They don't. They're not going to get any more stuff. The creditor is supposed to respond to you if anything, but they haven't. So the CFPB is aware of this. So you have nothing to worry about.
Dude, you're rocking. I can't tell you how many people I'm going to refer to you to that I know in business that, not my situation where, I had a key, had my agent in LA disappear that caused all this. But anyway, so many people are looking for it. One last thing for you too that came up, just for you to be aware of. Months and months ago, I settled with a creditor who's represented by a company called Gerstel, Gurstel in Minnesota. I forget who it is. I think it's a major creditor. Anyway, I paid the guys like $200 a month. And when I tell them I paid them, I've been paying them. My lawyer, who's the greatest guy in the world, a bankruptcy lawyer, sends me these messages, and Gerstel's going nuts because of what you're sending. They're going, oh, is he going to stop paying us? Is he going to stop paying us? And I told Stokes, my lawyer, I said, thank God, you guys are doing their job then. I said, I'm not telling them anything. When I get all this resolved with credit repair, we'll see if I keep paying them or not. But what I'm saying is, you're having impact. You're rattling their chains, and that makes me really, really happy. So that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, well, I'm happy that we're able to help you, and now you saw a little bit of the beginning of what we're able to do for people, and whether no matter who you send doesn't matter as long as we are able to really fix your problem that you're facing, and that's it. To make an impact on another person's life, that's what we're trying to do here. So I'm really happy.
You guys,
yeah, I'm really happy for you.
You guys rock. The next thing up for us, let me focus. Let's focus on getting Elaine all cleaned up and done and get through the mortgage process. If we get through that, you can tackle my file, which is going to be 10 times simpler than this. And then I've got a couple other people that I know in LA have experienced what I've experienced, which is I've been to credit repair company A, credit repair company B, credit repair company C. All of those three people, you should know this, claim to do what you can do. In months of trying, and I probably spent, $3-4 grand with these people. They didn't get a single GD thing deleted. You, in like a month, got 6 of them. So, you know what? You just rock. You just keep doing what you're doing and get me to the finish line. And then you can handle me and anybody else that comes my way.
Yeah, awesome, great, good deal. All right,
But,
so
buddy, I'm super, super busy. I so appreciate. I know you are too. I know how busy you are. I'm going to scan all these things in. I'm going to send them to you. Make please a note. I'll text you, but we really need to talk like in 14 days, because at that point I'm going to be serious about dropping mortgage apps, and I want to make sure that you can look at the trade lines then and see how they're impacting things, and we'll do another eval. That makes sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, buddy.
Alrighty.
Anything else you need me to know or to do?
No, we just have to resolve this. So we're going to get back to work here, and we will talk soon. And yeah, happy to talk to you.
Hey, thanks, man. Have a very good day. Appreciate all you do.
Yeah, thank you, and you're welcome. All right, have a good day.
See you, Andre.
Bye-bye.
Bye, buddy. Bye-bye. Ben, give me an update. 435-213.
Okay, so that was my client, which is, I guess, a high-profile client, CEO of a media company. And yeah, he's not necessarily a person that abuses his credit like the majority of broke people. Rich people, affluent people have bad credit too. Anyway, people have bankruptcy, stuff like that. He didn't have a bankruptcy, I don't think. Anyway, he needed to get a mortgage like yesterday, and some charge-off accounts were holding him back. We're able to fix that for him. He, as you heard on the phone call, he hired 5 different, 6 different companies, spent around $5,000. They didn't do much for him, and he didn't give up. So if you're just starting to figure out this credit repair journey on how to repair it, keep in mind this guy actually has money to spend on credit repair, and he researched it himself, and he's still to no avail until he reached out to me and found me, was able to be successful. As you heard on the phone call, we've officially have removed 6 negative items, which is basically close to 100% of the things that he needed. The particular items that we removed, don't judge them by the amount, judge them by precisely how difficult they are to remove. Chase, Capital One, stuff like that. And there's more to be removed. And like I confirmed with him, they're going to be removed. And I may post another video to do a recap on this. I'm not going to disclose the client's name, but as you can see, that was a live phone call. I called the guy on my Ring Central app. I have an app here, and my app allows me to call people and call my clients, stuff like that. So that was a live call. I just flipped out my phone. I hope it's recording now. So I'm going to put it on YouTube. And like I said, this is how we are transparent. I'm in my home right now. This is where I live, right? Where's the zoom out button? Okay. Yeah, this is my home in my penthouse. I'm on the top floor. Prestigious penthouse, multi-million-dollar building. Anyway, yeah, so hopefully this gives you some light. We're able to remove pretty much anything. I can remove anything on a credit report. You give me enough time, 3 months, I can remove it. Doesn't matter. You can throw anything at me. You could post a video. You can do your own client testimony where you show the credit report before and afters. All the people that are skeptical or claim that have hired me and wrote a bad review, they can't produce any proof, right? So you might be bothered by little negative reviews, but just know that they're full of nonsense. They're not honest, they're not true, they're one-sided, and yeah, that's not what we're about. We have so much success here and have so many positive, amazing clients that we have helped that we don't need to scam people, and it's not my intention to scam people or run that business. This is a legitimate business that I've been doing for a while, and like 10 years, a decade, and I'm not going to shortchange nobody. I'm not going to bull BS anyone. I'm not going to blow smoke up anyone's rear end. I'm just going to tell you flat out what's it going to be. 2 things. Either you can afford my service to pay me $1,500 or $2,500 or even $5,000, which people have paid me $10,000 to just to get on the phone with me, and or you can't. If you can't, then do the Fast Track Elite program, which is geared to be cost effective but still effective for you. Um, 199.99 a month. Give me 1 to 3. One guy, as we advertise on the website, it says 3 to 6 months, but and as a business owner, it's all about the LTV, lifetime value of the customer. And just like Lexington Law, they want to keep you to pay monthly. You think I want to do that? No, I don't want to. I don't want to take your money and keep you long as a customer. I don't think that. I don't think about taking your money monthly. Okay, that's why we're not that big. We don't have a marketing budget. This is the channel. You see the views, you see the people, but forget all that. Look at the reviews. Look at the quality of the work. Okay, we are the best in credit repair. It doesn't mean we make the most money. It doesn't mean we have the most clients. Okay, but it means that we can fix credit better than anyone. Until someone can debunk me or disprove me, I invite you. I love it. I love a good challenge. So it's kind of weird. I didn't expect to be the credit repair guy, but I'm very competitive, and I'm just gonna flat out post this video on YouTube and tell you if you need your credit fixed, if you can afford $199 down and $99 a month for 3 to 6 months or less, probably less. Like I said, we have clients that do the Fast Track Elite program. They pay the enrollment fee, which is $199, and then a month they're like, oh wow, 16 items, which is basically almost 100% of their negative items gone. I'm not dragging nobody along. I'm not going to sit there and keep you pay 100, 100, 100. I don't even think about that. I don't. Business people that may want to invest in my company won't invest because they know I'm not really that good of a business person if I'm going to do that. Well, that's their opinion. Okay, for me, I'm able to get out of poverty and be my own boss, and make millions enough. Not a billionaire, not a multi-millionaire, but close enough millionaire to live comfortably. And I, I'm not going to compromise the value I give to my customers for the sake of vanity or being super duper rich. If that's going to compromise the value of our product and service, I'm sorry, I'll let it go. Maybe that's why I've been doing this for 10 years and I'm not a multi-millionaire yet. I don't know. But it would be good to expand this business because I can maybe do a Google ad. You notice we don't do advertising here. This is just, the only advertising we do is just show you results on YouTube, and it comes up organically on YouTube or Google. Don't pay 1 cent to Google for ads. But let alone if you do a Google search of the best credit repair companies, fastest credit repair companies, guess who's on the top page? Our company. Anyway, that's enough. I think I'm getting, I hope I'm not getting sick, but I feel a little bit under the weather. Like when I got COVID the first time. I hope I'm not getting COVID the second time. We'll see. But anyway, I'm posting this video up. Good morning, guys. And like, subscribe, visit the website, pinnaclecreditrepair.com. Do the research. There's no rush. Some people try to call me and try to grill me with questions. Look, I'm not a salesperson. I'm not going to try to convince you. Why don't you do the research? I'm going to give you the tools and the resources to do your due diligence and homework. If you're too lazy to do your homework and you think you're just going to call me and get all the answers that you're looking for, it doesn't work that way because you can't fact check what I say. How about don't believe anything that I say? Just look at what you see on the website and do your homework. And then when you're done, if you have the money and if you are a smart person like I think you are going to give you your money because I'm going to fix your credit. All right. See you later.